All right, we start this edition of Live and Breaking with the latest that's coming in from the national capital. In fact, that's a controversy that's been stoked by senior Congress leader Digvijaya Singh, who's once again said that there is a malfunction of EVMs, which needs to be corrected just ahead of the Lok Sabha elections. In fact, just to put out the details of the statement that has come in from the senior leader, he says that the Election Commission has turned a deaf ear to pleas from opposition over alleged electoral malpractice and restoration of the ballot system. The Congress Rajya Sabha MP further said that the opposition bloc has been seeking an appointment with top officials of the poll panel, but they are so busy that they do not even have time to meet the opposition. In fact, this is what has been quoted as to what the Madhya Pradesh former Chief Minister had to say. This is Digvijaya Singh, who says that the opposition has been trying to seek an appointment with the Election Commission officer, yet they've not been able to meet the Election Commission officer, further saying that there is electoral malpractice which has been very rampant and that there should be a restoration of the ballot system at the earliest. So a big charge being made by the Congress party. In fact, he's spoken on behalf of the opposition bloc, saying that there is malpractice of the electoral system and that needs to be corrected with just months to go for the Lok Sabha polls. So a big controversy that seems to have erupted over EVM malfunction, rather alleged EVM malfunction, as is being stated by the opposition bloc. It's Digvijaya Singh who's taken to his social media handle to say that the opposition has been trying to meet the electoral officer, yet has not been able to the election officer has not agreed to that meet which the opposition bloc has been seeking, further saying that there is electoral malpractice which has been rampant across states. There needs restoration at the earliest. So the opposition bloc saying that there is restoration of the ballot system that needs to be done at the earliest, and it's Digvijaya Singh, the former senior Congress, the former Madhya Pradesh Chief Minister and senior Congress leader, who says that the opposition has been trying to meet the chief electoral officer but has not been able to meet the presiding officer. All right, let's go across to Akhil, who's joining us live from the national capital. Akhil, to begin with, it's one of the many claims, as is being mentioned by a senior Congress leader, alleging that there is electoral malpractice which has been rampant. But any sort of a basis to the kind of claims that have come in from a senior leader like Digvijaya Singh, any sort of a claim to back the charge that the opposition bloc is making?
Well, absolutely.
All right, not sure if Akhil is still with us. But just to tell our viewers again, this is a fresh controversy that has erupted with just months to go for the Lok Sabha polls. It's senior Congress leader Digvijaya Singh who says that there is alleged electoral malpractice. The opposition bloc, he says, has been trying to meet the chief election officer but has not been given an appointment as such. I think we have Akhil back with us. Akhil, take us through the details of the kind of claims being made by the opposition leader Digvijaya Singh, who seems to have spoken on behalf of all the India Alliance leaders.
Well, absolutely. There have been this controversy going on for a very long time, and BJP have been rebuttaling on this, saying that when they win election, then they don't complain about these things, and when they lose election, then they start complaining about EVM machines. So this has been the claim and counter-claim have been going on from both sides, from the India Alliance leaders and BJP leaders as well regarding this. And the fresh controversy which has erupted today, that Digvijaya Singh, who is a very senior Congress leader and former Madhya Pradesh Chief Minister, has said that we have been trying to reach out to the Election Commission officers regarding this because what we know so far that there have been incident of malpractices in the EVM machine. So he has raised this concern once again. Earlier he has raised similar kind of concerns regarding the EVM machines and have demanded to bring back the ballot paper. And he has further alleged that he have been trying to reach out to the Election Commission officers, but they have been deaf and dumb on this situation, and they're not commenting on this and not ready to meet to all of us. Yes.
Right, Akhil, but a fact of the matter also remains that it's not the first time that the opposition has made such a claim, especially when polls are just months away, be it the state elections and even the general elections, so as to say. But any sort of a reaction that's come in with regard to the kind of charges that have been made by the opposition? In fact, it's not the first time, as we understand, but any sort of a reaction from the chief election officer as of yet, or the centre on the kind of claims being made?
For that story to develop further, we have to wait for the reaction. But what we know so far that earlier, when we saw that the result of the assembly elections when it came out, if you talk about the Telangana post, Congress won a clear majority in Telangana. Apart from that, if you talk about Rajasthan assembly polls, there BJP got a clear majority. So what we saw that in the Hindi heartland, when Congress had to face a debacle in those in the Hindi heartland, in Chhattisgarh, in Madhya Pradesh as well, and in Rajasthan, and there we saw that several leaders have come out to the foray and started complaining about the EVM machines, and then BJP rebutted it by saying that when you lose, then you start complaining about the EVM machine and start requesting that the ballot paper should be taken in, and when you start winning elections, then you don't complain about it. So what about the Telangana polls? Because Congress have won a clear majority in Telangana, so there you don't complain about the EVM machine, and where you lose, then you start complaining about such incidents and the misuse and malfunctioning of the EVM machines, and bring back the ballot machines